Welcome to IT Revision Hub. Today I am going to discuss about the evolution of computer programming languages. Programming languages are two types, low-level languages and high-level languages. First generation and second generation languages belongs to low-level, and third generation, fourth generation and fifth generation languages belongs to high-level language. A low-level language is a machine-oriented. Low-level programs are expressed in terms of machine operations that must be performed to carry out tasks. A high-level language is one that is user-oriented, in that it has been designed to make it straightforward for programmer to convert an algorithm into program code. Let's discuss about first generation languages. The first generation languages are also called machine language. This language is machine dependent. The machine language statements are written in binary code 0 and 1 because the computer can understand only the binary languages. For example, ASCII and Unicode we can consider as the first generation language. This is an example for first generation language or the machine language. Now we'll see what are the advantages and disadvantages of first generation languages. First generation languages are fast and efficient as statements are directly written in binary language. No translator is required. Disadvantages: difficult to learn binary codes because the code consists of zeros and one. Difficult to understand both programs and where the error occurs. Now let's discuss about second generation language. The second generation languages are called assembly languages. Assembly language contains human readable notations that can be further converted to machine language using an assembler. Programmers can write the code using symbolic instructions, codes that are meaningful abbreviations of mnemonics. It is also known as low-level language. This is an example for an assembly code. This is a basic diagram which illustrates an assembly language which is converted to the machine language. To convert a program which is written by assembly language, we can use assembler and the linker. Using the assembler, assembly language can be converted to machine language. Now we'll see what is an assembler. Assembler converts assembly level instruction to machine language. Now we'll see what is a linker. Linker takes one or more object files generated by a compiler or an assembler and combines them into a single executable file or library file or another object file. Now we'll discuss about advantages and disadvantages of second generation language. It is easier to understand if compared to machine language because the code is written using mnemonics. Modifications are easy. Correction and location of errors are easy compared to the machine language. Let's discuss about disadvantages. Assembler is required. Assembler is the utility program which converts assembly code into a machine code. This language is architecture machine dependent with a different instruction set of different machines. Now we'll discuss about third generation language. The third generation language is also called procedural language. It consists of the use of series of English-like words that human can understand to write instructions. It's also called high-level programming language because it is very similar to the English-like language. For execution, a program in this language needs to be translated into machine language using a compiler or an interpreter. Example: C, Pascal, Fortran and COBOL we can consider as third generation languages. This is a Ball and Pascal 7.0 code. Now we'll see what is a compiler. Compiler compiles high-level language code into executable object code, which is called machine language code. Now we'll see what is an interpreter. Interpreter interprets high-level language statement by statement into executable machine code. For example, if the first most instruction is fetched by the interpreter, and it will convert into executable machine code. And again, the pointer goes to the next instruction and get another instruction and convert into executable machine code using interpreter. Now we'll discuss about the advantages and disadvantages of third generation language. Use of English-like words make it human understandable language. Lesser number of lines of code as compared to the above two languages, first generation and second generation. Same code can be copied to another machine and executed on that machine by using compiler specific to that machine. Disadvantage is compiler interpreter is needed. Different compilers are needed for different machines. Now let's look at the fourth generation language. Fourth generation language is also called a non-procedural language. It enables user to access the database. Example: Perl, Python, Ruby, SQL, Foxtrot, Focus, etc. These languages are more programmer friendly to understand, more powerful and versatile. Supports database management tools, reports generations, mathematical optimization, GUI development and web development are the key features of this fourth generation language. Now let's look at the advantages and disadvantages of fourth generation languages. Easy to understand and learn. Less time is required for application creation. It is less prone to errors. Disadvantages: memory consumption is high, has poor control over hardware, less flexible. This is an sample code of Python language. Now let's look at the fifth generation languages. Fifth generation languages are also called 5GL. It is based on concepts of artificial intelligence. It uses the concepts rather than solving problems algorithmically. An application can be built to solve it based on some constraints. We make computers learn to solve any problem. Parallel processing and superconductors are used for this type of language to make real artificial intelligence. Example: Prolog, Lisp we can consider as fifth generation languages. Now let's look at the advantages and disadvantages of fifth generation languages. Machine can make decisions. Programmers' effort reduced to solve problems, easier than third generation language or fourth generation language to learn and use. Let's discuss about disadvantages. Complex and long code. More resources are required and they are expensive too. Now I think you have a clear idea of all 5 generations of programming languages. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please press the subscribe button below and press the bell icon. If you think this video is useful for you, please make a comment in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.